Do or die. What is up, guys? It's Apollo here. Welcome to the tiebreaker for third place. This is the TWL tournament season 8, the very last video for season 8, and it is an epic pitched battle which is already underway with some nice horsey skirmishing. So yeah, this is the matchup between Gorilla Boys and Cimeria's Chosen. Like I said, it's a tiebreaker. Now, this is a siege tournament, but when both teams are equal in points, they settle it in a pitched battle, and that is what we have here today. So, looking at the teams here, guys, we have Pontus and Masacely. They're the Gorilla Boys. That's the two players, the Gorilla Boys. And then we have Cimeria's Chosen on the other side, which is Syracuse and Tylus. Now, Tylus is an interesting selection because Tylus is one of those strange factions where they're really godlike in siege battles, but they kind of struggle in pitched battles. So we'll see how they hold up here in this battle. Yeah, like I said, it's starting off here with some nice cav play. Both sides just kind of poking each other. And they're just trying to see, you know, what each other has. The funny thing is that the length of this video is about the same length, a little bit less than a siege battle. So you're definitely going to know that this is going to be some high tactics. A lot of, like, dipping the big toe into the water just to see if it's cold or hot. You know, that's kind of what we got going on here. So yeah, wow, they just whiffed that one. All those arrows completely missed. But yeah, Pontus is a solid faction here because they have a strong cav faction, or presence. Strong cav presence, that's what I was trying to say. And the same thing for Masacely. Masacely, you know, very powerful faction. Because they have Roman-like troops, they also have some pretty solid cav as well. So, we'll see how they play out in this matchup. But yeah, so far, guys, we're just getting a lot of horseplay, okay? A lot of horseplay, a lot of running up, shooting, and retreating. Again, nobody really wants to commit here. What I found interesting about this setup here is the formations. Everyone's kind of going with the checkered formation. They've got spacing, a lot of big spacing in between units of lights and heavies. Same thing for this side as well. I mean, look at this checkered formation. Very nice, very cool. Masacely, he's doing it too. Tylus, they're all doing it. They're all doing the checkered formation, which I think is pretty interesting, pretty unique. You know, these players know how to play pitch battle as well. You know what I mean? Like, even though they're siege experts, they know what they're doing on the pitch as well because they practice. Because, you know, that's part of the game. They could lead to a pitched battle. Some players better than others. Some teams hoping it doesn't lead to a pitched battle because they don't feel confident in their play style for the pitched. But they know what they're doing, and it should be quite interesting to see what's going on here. So Syracuse is also a pretty solid faction for pitched as well. You know, they've got some good cav. They've got really good infantry. They got the thorax swordsmen, which are so versatile. So versatile. You know, I'm kind of surprised no one brought pikemen to the battlefield. Now, that's a common question that I get a lot from viewers that maybe casually play this game. When they play it, they often bring pikemen because they rack up a lot of kills. Not in this level of play, guys. Pikemen are kind of a waste. Because the problem with pikemen is that they're extremely vulnerable to archer fire. And if you're playing against a good player, he is going to surgically remove your pikemen from your army. That is like, you know, like tearing the skin off a grape. He's going to do that against your army. Because what happens is that they're aware of the pikes. They save their ammo. They focus down their pikes with the archer ammo. There's not much you can do about it. You know what I mean? There's just not much you can do about the whole pike situation. So most of the time players say, hey, you know, honestly, it's not worth it. The pikes aren't worth it. Sometimes they bug out as well. So, you know, they just don't bring them because they feel like it's a waste of money. There we go. We got some shots fired onto the general, though it does nothing to him. It was like 2 arrows. So slowly but surely, we are getting some armies that are creeping up. Here we go. We've got some engagements going on here. Some horseplay. Got some horse skirmishers. It looks like they're in a little bit of a match here with some spears and some slingers. Slingers are now letting loose the rocks of justice. And they are certainly slinging against the Cav. And here we go. I think we have our first fallen victim here. I think we finally have a kill. There he is, lying side by side with his horse. Very tragic indeed. Now the Cav is pushing forward. He's trying to force an engagement there. You see that? He really is. I think he was looking for a charge on the archers, but it just does not happen. Also, Tylus has some skirmish cav of his own, some raiding horsemen, which he's going to use to try to zone out that cav as well. So really nice little matchup there. Nice little square up there. Now over here we've got, sorry, I won't talk like that anymore. Now we got some Pontus cav over here doing kind of something similar, just poking, running. So we're definitely getting an aggressive play here by the Guerrilla Boys. Oh, you know what? Let me pause it here real quick. And let me just say one more announcement about the next season. Season 9 of TWL is going to be starting in October. You don't want to miss it. Here's a trailer for the season. So I apologize with the abrupt trailer. Maybe this works. Maybe you guys, more people will see it when it's during the battle. Just consider this a commercial break in the battle. Anyways, look down in the video description. There's a couple links. There's a link to the Discord. There's a link to FightMeTotalWar. He's the creator of that trailer, and he also has his own YouTube channel. Check it out. And you have links to Twitch and YouTube for Marketable skills, because he is the creator of the tournament and he hosts a lot of battles. So that is where you can watch a lot of battles during the tournament. So definitely check out those links. Now we're getting a pretty nasty bombardment of slingers here versus archers. It's slingers versus slingers. And gosh darn it, it looks like Tylus is losing. It really does. This is a nice little setup that they've done here. Look at this. They've got the infantry in the front. They are going to block a good chunk of those stones. But dang, dude, these tribal slingers seem to be going to work. Well, it's actually pretty close. Both are taking some pretty heavy losses. But we'll see how that plays out. I'm just kind of looking around, making sure I'm not missing anything. Now we've got a little bit of a charge. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. They're just gonna fall back, kind of like when you go to walk up to ask out your crush. You're walking, you see in the hallway, then you turn around, then you're a loser. And back over here, they are gonna continue to skirmish each other, it looks like I was mistaken. The tribal warriors are getting absolutely sliced and diced. They are running low on troops, down to 40, 39, and they are breaking. Holy smokes. Papa Pontus coming in with the hot oil. Nope, he's going to turn around. Forget about the hot oil. Maybe it's a little too weird on the first date. I'll put the hot oil back away. So they're gonna send back. They're gonna go back with the cav here, and fall back into the safe lines of the infantry. So it'll be interesting. Oh wait, here we go. We got some cav going around the flank. Everybody, watch out for this. But he is not gonna go for the charge. Maybe there's gonna charge. There's gonna be a little bit of a charge here, and yes, it looks like we do. Oh, it's so close, but so far away. But they're not giving up on this chase. And she likes the chase. Every girl likes the chase, and they're okay. The chase. Does that make sense? Like, girls like being pursued in terms of dating. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, don't anyways. But yeah, nice little, enough with the dating analogies. So nice little bombardment of archer fire coming down. Wow. Absolutely crushing those riding horsemen. And now Syracuse is coming over with some skirmish cav as well. Look at that. Man, that was spicy. So, wow. That was a great play by the Guerrilla Boys using these short-range skirmishers, you know, Javy skirmish cav. So they really chewed up some of those horses over there. So a lot of horseplay going on, guys. A lot of horseplay. Yeah. So it kind of looks like, especially if you see it on the minimap, you can see that Cimeria's Chosen is starting to clump up here a little bit. They're kind of getting a little defensive. They don't like what they see here. The Cav is definitely causing some Excuse me. Cav is definitely causing some issues. Sorry, I just had a pizza. I'm burping it up a little bit. But yeah, they're causing some issues here, and they're starting to force the Cimeria's Chosen to kind of fold up here. They're going to form a little bit of a defensive position. Are we going to get a charge here? Are we getting a spicy charge? No, they're not. Oh, and they're going to get absolutely blasted by some Javies there. Oh, nice job with the Levy Freeman. Really nice job. And now Syracuse is coming back out with a little bit of Syracuse Thunder. This is a skirmish cav coming out with some skirmishers. Coming out with some Javies. But yeah, they are looking for an opportunity. I like it. It seems like they're trying to push them back a little bit. The ebb and flow of this battle, guys. Back and forth, back and forth. But it does mostly look like, I mean, yeah, look at this, guys. They are forming a U, a defensive U shape. More slingers are starting to break here. The question is, what is Masacily going to do here? What are they going to do? Are they going to charge in the infantry? Because they are losing the skirmish, and that's usually what tends to happen in these battles. If you're losing the skirmish, you tend to be forced into the melee because you can't sit back. You know, if you sit back, you're just going to get pelted to death. And now we even have some slingers focusing their attention on the cav play as well. Look at that. They're just over there shooting at random stuff. Look at that. Just boop. Shoot at them. Shoot at these guys. Shoot at these guys over here. Like, it's just a crazy. Come on. Move your cav out of there. You're losing them. Come on. Guerrilla boys. Guerrilla boys. But yeah, nice extension here by Pontus. Very light over here in terms of conflict. Most of the fighting is over on this side with Masacily versus Tylus. And here we go. Once again, they are committing. They are looking for an opportunity to throw some Javies and get some kills. Let's see if they can pull off anything here and try to soften up the Cimeria's Chosen's team. And there it is. And oh, they got a couple men there. And now we got a crossfire. But with the archers, Pontic archers. So nice job. They are definitely afraid of these Tarentine cavalry. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Rarely do I ever see this unit because, I usually do siege battles and nobody really brings them in a siege battle. Sometimes they do. But yeah, nice volley there. Now they're going to fire back, but too slow, and they dodge a lot of those shots. They did get some hits on some troops, but they dodged a lot of those shots right there, guys. Whippy woo. They are doing a good job here. Look at this. This skirmish is actually extremely intense. Now we have Pontus coming in from the other side. They went all the way around. They're coming in from the other side. They're going in with the horse archers. And I feel like I have to talk like that, like 1,000 miles per hour, because these pitch battles just like are so lightning fast. Imagine covering a Warhammer battle, it's like over here, and then you got Gork's foot, and then Gork's foot's coming down. It's gonna smash all these people, and then over here you got the busty elves coming in. Like, oh my gosh, like the busty vampire chick who I kind of wanna, Anyways, nice little volley there, chewing up that cav unit. They are done. They are done, guys. And now we got Cav. Looks like he's going to commit. No, he does not. He's scaring them off. No infantry engagement yet. No infantry engagement. This has all been horseplay. All been horseplay. There we go. Now, here we go. Here we go. They're trying to get some good hits here with these skirmish cav. I like the fact that they're all bringing a lot of skirmish cav, as in like short range skirmish cav. It makes it a lot more interesting than just bow cav. They're really trying to get some good hits here. Look at this. Raiding horsemen. Now, keep in mind, this is in favor of Cimeria's Chosen right now. The balance of power is in favor of Cimeria's Chosen. So, ooh, good hits, good hits, good hits. Good hits from Tylus. Tylus doing a good job here, guys. Honestly, doing a good job. A lot of skirmishing cav going on here. Eventually, there's going to be a mistake for either side. Eventually, something's going to be left open. Something's, you know, going to be vulnerable to some sort of attack. And it's going to just lead to a full-on brawl as both sides crawl and search for a soft spot in the opposing team's side position. You know what I mean? Looking for a weak spot so they can exploit and take advantage of. You know? So anyways, they're going up here. They're going to go volley some shots here. These are the horse archers, so they have fantastic range. But the thing to keep, you know, in mind is that they have to hit targets that aren't moving too much, or that happens. The arrows just completely miss. So that's why they're constantly like ocean waves hitting the shore, constantly moving back and forth. It's a flow. It's a dance right now. What we're witnessing is an elegant dance, and the partners want to kill each other. You know, it's like dirty dancing, but instead of like being all into it and trying to be, I don't know, they're trying to kill each other. What it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You ever see that movie? It's kind of stupid, but you know, when they're dancing and they realize they're both spies, it's like when they first realize and they're dancing each other, and they're kind of like trying to kill each other as they did. That's kind of what this is right now, except, you know, it's not as hot. Actually, it's more hot. Yeah, come on. Nothing's hotter than ancient warfare. You know, like, come on. Come on, what do you call yourself a man if you don't find this hot? You don't find this attractive? The hell? What's wrong with you? Anyways, we're getting back into it, guys. Pontus moving up with some horse archers. They're looking for an opportunity here. It does not arise. Tylus continuously, like I said, it's a dance, and they just got hit. They just got hit. They went into the other dancer's space, and they got punished. That's what happened right there. Now we've got Syracuse running up some horse archers. No, these are skirmish cav. My bad. They're not horse archers. There's a big difference. All right, now we're starting. I mean, the front lines are starting to crawl a little bit forward, a little bit closer, but nothing yet. It's the continuous horseplay. Because this is just so vital, because I feel like the team that ends up with the most horses at the end of the day wins the game. You know, that's also true for the men. Whoever ends up with the most men at the end of the battle ends up winning the battle. Isn't that funny? Isn't that weird how that works? But that's usually the case, guys, and that's what you want to do to win these battles. You want to defeat the other team. That's how you win, okay? All right, you kill the other team, and you make sure you have men left over at the end of the day. That's all you have to do. It's really that simple, guys. I mean, come on. You guys asking for advice and stuff. Guys, just have more men than them, okay? Just when the timer goes 0, you win. All right, it's really that simple. It's really that simple. So let's go back over here, because this is where things are still continuing. I don't know if we're seeing a little bit of a frustration coming in from Tylus. We're starting to see some more infantry appear over on this side. We got some Levy Freeman. We got some slingers now to try to help out with all this horse archer play. Because I would say that the Guerrilla Boys are kind of winning the skirmish here a bit. It's still very close, but the fact that Tylus is now leaning on infantry, leaning on skirmishers, or like slingers to help them out here, might be a sign of, hey, we're not doing so hot. We need more support over here. Now we also have Pontus over here just kind of chilling, hiding in these 2 trees. I mean, could you imagine, like, how is this hiding? Like, this isn't hidden. Like, imagine being the officer looking out there and you like squint your eyes and it's like, sir, you see over there on the horizon? There's a whole unit of cav. I just see 2 trees. I only see 2 trees out there. I don't see any cav, you know? Like, yes, men, we are hidden, you know? No, there's a unit of cav. No, there's not. It's just 2 trees. There's 2 trees over there. See? Okay, maybe like 3 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. That's it. That's it. Anyways, so things are starting to calm down over on this flank. You can see that the Guerrilla Boys are kind of giving up. They're kind of not giving up, but they're just kind of falling back this way and not pushing as hard. It makes me wonder what they're going to do here, if they're going to start the infantry engagement. Now we have Pontus moving up some slingers of their own. A lot of slingers. No archers here, which is honestly not a surprise. Guys, I mean, think about it. It's open. There's no obstacles in the way. You can aim very far away. You have a lot of ammo as slingers. So no surprise here that everybody is bringing slingers to the battlefield, guys, because this is just the perfect environment for slingers. All right, so now they're falling back even more, guys. They're falling back even more. I wonder, oh, they're even falling back infantry here. You see this? They're falling back infantry. And now they're pushing up in the center, guys. They're pushing up in the center. Both sides pushing up in the center. Look at this. But now they're regrouping in, well, it looked like they were pushing, but no, they're just kind of turning. They might turn and go this way. Let's see. Yeah, here we go, guys. Infantry v infantry. We got 5 minutes left in this battle replay. What the hell? Have I been just talking nothing but gibberish this whole time? Wow. There we go. This is it. This is going to settle it in 5 minutes. That's hilarious. Gosh, it's like as soon as the infantry collide, it's just 5 minutes. So fast. There you go. There you go, guys. Whoa. Party fail. But yeah, they're doing a good job there of fighting the good fight. Syracuse is winning against Pontus. Cav is getting blistered right now. Belittered. They are getting belittled. Belittled by stones. I'm just going to use words inappropriately, but kind of sounds right. They're getting belittled. Or is that even a word? Belittled? Belittled. They're getting belittled by stones, by the slingers. Now they got infantry fabriclassing. They're charging into the fight, guys. Now we got a lot of shock cav coming in, and they're going to support the fight. They're going straight for the general. Oh, but they kind of get clogged up here a little bit. Not a great charge, but they should hopefully overwhelm here a little bit. There's so much going on. I'm trying to cover it all. Back over this way. Look at this little fall back, and then they're going to encircle. That was a cheeky little move on the Oathsworn. They could probably charge this Oathsworn. That would be pretty nasty. Back over this way. The horses are fighting in close combat. They're running around. Like, things getting crazy over here, guys. Tylus, I can imagine, has a good chance of winning this battle. I think what's happening here is Masacely is just keeping them busy, and they're kind of double teaming Syracuse. Let's see if Pontus can win this one. Pontus is kind of chewing up the cav right now because he's got that the Cappadocian cav. Oh, jeez, I don't know. I'm stupid. So stupid. Anyways, they're doing a good job with the infantry. It's a close fight. Let's see if Pontus can win this one here. Now Tylus's general is over here with some noble horse. So now we got a little horsey on horsey action. And hey, calm down, white women. Calm down, white women. Okay, anyways, yeah, we got a nice fight going on that looks like Masacely is going to win this. But yeah, Masacely helping out Pontus. You notice that, right? Masacely's shifting over a couple units of infantry to just try to help out the infantry against Syracuse, kind of double team him while he's keeping the rest of the forces busy. But Tylus definitely looks like he's winning here. Tylus, and now you can see Tylus is like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, you know that cartoon of Looney Tunes where it's like mobsters? You got the short, smart one and the big, tall one, which I kind of take offense being that I'm 6'7", so it's just because you're tall doesn't mean you're stupid. Okay, I don't like that stereotype. But anyways, you know, they're just bigots. No, I'm just kidding. You know, anyways, Tylus is kind of like the big guy right now, and he's like, you know, the little guy's like, you moron! I'm getting double teamed. He's like, right away, boss, right away. I'm sending help right away, boss. Over here, boss. On my way, boss. It's too late, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry, boss. You know, that's what it feels like right now because Pontus is taking a nice solid lead here, and we've got Masacely and Cav just running around and crushing the rear. And now the balance of power is in favor of the Gorilla Boys, guys. Let's not forget, this is the battle for 3rd place. I wish it was the battle for 1st place. This would be a lot more interesting and way more intense. But, you know, 3rd place is better than the battle for worst place, which is what I was playing in, and I couldn't even win that. I was, you know, yeah, anyways, nice fight here. They're going in. And now, amazingly, Masacely is holding on like a champ, guys. Oh, they've got this, guys. It is over. I'm calling it here. I'm calling it here. Nice job. Nice charging. An interesting battle that really was like a 5-minute battle. You know what this battle was? It was like 15 minutes of horses just, you know, horsing around. Just like, if you could see the paths, this is what this entire battle would look like. Ready? Like, you know when you like fast forward and you can see all the paths with all the units? This is it. Ready? You know, then the other side. This is it for 15 minutes, and then it's this for 5 minutes and done. That's it. That's it. As soon as the infantry clashed, it was over. And yeah, so Gorilla Boys won the Cav engagement. They won the infantry engagement. Not a super close battle, but it did go into a tiebreaker, so that's always very exciting. Never seen that before in TWL. But, you know, I haven't covered, I'm sure it's happened before, but I haven't covered all the battles. And there you have it, guys. So Gorilla Boys ended up in 3rd place. Nothing to be ashamed about there. Really good fight. Not as good as 2nd place, not as good as 1st place, but it's not as bad as 4th place, which is Cimeria's Chosen. And Cimeria's Chosen can go, hey, well, at least we're not the Crimson Chickens. All right, let's end the replay and look at the results. And yeah, very good job from the Gorilla Boys. They did a good job there. Unfortunately, Syracuse kind of struggled there a little bit, only getting 70 kills. And I don't really have much to say about pitch battles because honestly, I rarely ever play them in this game, and I don't really know what I'm doing in these anyways. So I hope you enjoyed the shallow commentary. You know, the John Madden commentary. But you know what? John Madden's a legend, all right? So maybe it's not that bad. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here, guys, today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun, and like I said earlier, like in the middle of the battle, don't forget to check out Season 9 TWL. Join the links. Click on all the links down in the video description. If you don't click on them, you're not very cool, and you definitely don't want to be a loser. So you definitely want to click on those links, and yeah, I mean, you definitely want to. You don't want to be a loser.